Coach, so tell me about the series with New Mexico State this weekend.
Well, it was really fun to be at home, number one, and play at Smith Ballpark, and beautiful weekend. So all those things were a real plus for us. I thought we played extremely well on Friday and Saturday against a pretty good New Mexico State team. I felt like Sunday we were a little bit short. We hit some balls hard right at people, and didn't get some breaks. But for the most part, I was pleased with our effort. You know, Jason Rose pitched much better than he had been, and Riley Otteson was tremendous on Saturday, and we had some good performances offensively, and played solid defense again. So I think we're ready for this week to get into Pac-12 play.
So on offense, Dallas Carroll is hitting over 460 this season. What's really been his approach at the plate and how he's been able to do so well this year?
Well, I think for all of our hitters, but particularly with Dallas, is he's got a mature approach now. He's been around a long time, lots of at bats against quality pitchers, and his strength has increased from last year, and he's seen the ball very, very well, and I think it goes with our 4 or 5 hitters in our lineup that they've been around a long time, and they've seen a lot of good pitching, and they've got a good approach going right now. Jay's done a fabulous job with him, and so it bodes well for our offense at this point. I don't know if we've really hit the ball as well as we have in any other year this early, coming out of the chute. So, but I think it's a combination of work ethic and experience as well as coaching.
So this week you have your first midweek game against Nevada. How does that kind of change up your schedule and what you've been doing so far?
It's kind of different than what we've done in the past, but we're traveling to Reno to play UNR on Wednesday on our way to Seattle. I'm kind of looking forward to it. We'll get some more at bats. On our way up, we'll get some guys some work. Josh LaPiana needs some work, so he's going to start and go 2 or 3 innings for us, and Jacob Rebar will follow him and get a couple innings. But I think it's a good test for us and a good chance for us to get more innings and more at bats, more opportunities for guys to get us ready for Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to it. Most midweek games I'm not, but on this one I really am looking forward to playing another game.
So Pac-12 play starts this weekend against Washington. You always say at the beginning of the year that you want to have, your lineup settled and all of that before you hit Pac-12 play. So how are you feeling about some of that right now? Have there been any surprises? Is there anything that you still have question marks about?
Well, I think we're fairly set, particularly with our against a right-handed pitcher. We've got to do a little bit more tweaking with our against a left-handed pitcher, and maybe see some other combinations. We haven't been real successful the last 2 weekends against quality left-handed pitching, but maybe that because they're left-handed and they threw very good ball games. But there could be some changes in that and some tweaks going on that. But I think we'll still continue to mix and match with our shortstop position, but everything else is pretty well set, and I think the lineup, particularly against a right-handed pitcher, is set for us.
So last time you played Washington, it was obviously one of the most exciting weekends in Utah baseball history. What kind of series are you looking for towards this weekend?
Well, it's a new year, so everything starts back over for us. I know Washington's a very good club. They've got a lot of guys back from last year. They're probably looking very forward to playing us again after last year. But, it starts over. It's a new year, and I think most of the teams are starting Pac-12 play this weekend. So it starts over again for us, and see what we can do on the road. The first 2 weekends are really tough with going to Washington and going to Stanford. So we've got to survive those and make sure we're playing well.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks, guys.